Well, a very good morning. It is October Outlook Day. Thanks for clicking on to the Wednesday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Thanks for clicking on if you're on YouTube. Yes, we are seeing changes in the sea surface temperature anomalies, and the response to that in the atmosphere has been quite evident during the month of September. I'll get right to it. These are the sea surface temperature anomalies globally at the moment, and you can still see the cold North Atlantic, the warm Pacific, but we are starting to see changes taking place, folks, as we see warming to the north of the UK, but also cooling down off Portugal into the Bay of Biscay, and that has responded in a cooler than normal September, going against what was seen during the June through August period. You can see here this is the change over the last 7 days, and you can see here Western Europe here in the North Atlantic in the top right hand corner of this map here. So we've been starting to see warming, very gradual warming over the North Atlantic, but in turn we've also seen both the Bay of Biscay and the waters to the west of Portugal cooling down while it's been warming up over the North Sea and on the north coast of Scotland here. Why has that been the case? Well, we've seen ridging over the northern half of the British Isles extending into Scandinavia during the period. We've also seen more storm activity off western parts of Portugal, the Bay of Biscay, into the southern half of the UK. So that's upwelled the warm water that we've seen prevalent through the June-August period, and in turn is cooling the waters down. And in response to that, we are seeing a cooler than normal September. This is so far. Cooler normal extended from northwest Africa up through Iberia, France, southern UK. It's been below normal, of course, for the past 5 straight months in the UK. But the big contrast and difference is Spain and France has therefore seen the first below normal month in some time. Remains very warm. The Mediterranean's been very warm throughout the period over the past 5 months, and in turn has been responding to drought and heat waves across southern and central and eastern parts of the continent. Another big difference is that Scandinavia has been warmer than normal. Throughout the course of the summer, as you can see here, it's been below normal. But because the waters are starting to warm up, we've had dominant Scandinavian high pressure throughout the past 4 or 5 weeks. We've seen the waters warming up, and in turn it's been warming up within the atmosphere as well. But it's the contrast and difference. Like I've said, Spain, France, it's been a below normal September overall. Now, as we push into the month of October, what are we looking at here? It looks as if it's going to be drier than normal through the first half of October, really from Spain, France, up into the southern UK, the Low Countries as well. And I do think we are going to see a turn to wetter through the middle and the latter half of October here. Exactly temperature wise, I think it's going to be another below normal month across Iberia into France, but potentially warmer than normal up across Scotland, extending into Scandinavia. Why would that be? Because the waters are starting to turn warmer than normal overall here. So this was the 500 millibar height anomalies. This is off the CFSV2 model for the month of October. You can see here, these are the temperature anomalies. It's showing a very warm Europe. I'm a wee bit reluctant to believe that Iberia and France will be warmer than normal and extend into the UK, but I do think what we're going to see is below normal France and Spain and Portugal, warmer than normal, extending from Scandinavia through Denmark, through Germany, and into the northern half of the UK. So potentially Northern Ireland, Scotland may see a warmer than normal month overall. And I think it'll turn wetter as we push through the month of October overall. This is the precipitation anomalies here. Drier than normal, Spain, much of Spain, Portugal, particularly southern France, into the Alpine region, into Italy. Wetter than normal, where the waters are warm across the Mediterranean basin, and also wetter than normal across the northwest of the UK. And I think as we push into the month of November, we're going to turn wetter and potentially warmer as well. But I'm really struggling at the moment with this El Nino in place, with other driving factors in place, very different to 97, 98. The question I'm asking is, Do we see the continuation of colder than normal into the winter as we've seen during the summer months this year? That's going to be the big question, the big test coming up. So that's it for today. Do check out the written October Outlook. There's more details, a breakdown in the weeklies of the CFSV2. And I'll be back again the same time next month with the November Outlook. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, do subscribe to marflingweather.com. I have daily written and video posts. A lot more information coming up on the upcoming winter as well. Bye for now.